Hi everyone, I hope you're all safe and well. Today I'd like to talk to you about probably the biggest difference I see between your practice ground swing and that swing on the golf course, especially off the first tee, and it's to do with your tempo. Now what I mean by that is the speed at which you swing the club away from the ball and then back down towards the ball. The best players in the world roughly work on a 3-to-1 ratio, and what I mean by that is that their backswing is 3 times slower than their downswing. Unfortunately, a lot of people believe or think that the speed at which you swing the club away from the ball gets carried over into your downswing and you use it to strike the ball. I liken it to a car. You effectively have one reverse gear and that gear doesn't let you travel very fast. However, you might have 4, 5, 6 forward gears that really let you accelerate. And what you're effectively doing, as you swing the club away from the ball, you're reversing the club away from the ball. As you get to the top of your backswing, the club will actually slow down and for a fraction of a second it will stop. You then effectively change gear, put it in first, and then you accelerate the club towards the golf ball. So what I want you to really practice is feel that your backswing is really slow as you want it to be, because remember, this speed will not get carried over into your forward swing. And there's a great app you can get called Tour Tempo. And it has actually got the correct tempo of the best players in the world, and it's audible so you can listen to it as you make your swings, and it's probably going to be a real eye-opener for a lot of people, because you won't believe how slow you can actually swing the club away from the ball. You'll never ever hear me say slow down your forward swing. That is obviously really just pure acceleration. For most people, you know, we want the club travelling even faster, but your backswing really cannot be too slow. So I really want you to get out in the garden. You can work on the things that we've done in the first couple of videos, but don't be afraid to really let your backswing feel like it's really lovely and slow. Another good sort of drill that you can use to check if your tempo is correct is try and be aware of where the club head is in your backswing. The problem is, as I said, most people swing the club away from the ball so fast that you've really got no concept of what the club is doing. So all those thoughts that you might have to do with the backswing, all your ideas or things you're trying to accomplish, if that club swings back too fast, you can't do any of them. So if you do have a swing thought or something that you're trying to achieve, really play around with the speed of the takeaway in order to allow you to do what you want to do. And that again is a really good way to find your natural tempo. Everybody's different. The kind of classic examples are Nick Price, who naturally did everything very, very quickly. And on the other end of the spectrum, you've got, say, Ernie Els, who obviously does things a lot slower. So you've got to find your tempo and the speed that you're able to sense what's going on. And as I said, everybody's different, but it really is a absolute fundamental if you're going to play your best golf, and it's something that I'd really like you to spend this time whilst you're at home practicing and really try and get an idea and a feel of how fast you should swing the club away from the ball. So when we are allowed back out and you can get onto the practice ground, you can take that feeling and work on it, and you'll notice such a difference to your games. So I hope you're finding these videos helpful, and as always, if I can help in any way or any of my colleagues, please do feel free to email us, because we're always happy to hear from you. Everybody stay safe, and I'll talk to you again in a few days.